Alright, hey guys. I know I said I wasn't going to do it, but I'm doing it because reasons. Because apparently I don't already hate myself enough. Alright, so I am going into this completely blind because I did not bother to watch any of the videos or any of the release information or anything about League4, and I am not planning to. You guys are going to get a complete, unfiltered, and unplanned take from Salt on freaking League4. So, yeah, I have no plan at all. Let's do this. Yep, the usual stuff, tasks. Remember this from the last league. Areas. Okay, this is what I was interested in here. Can only unlock up to 5. Okay. I missed the limit is one of those, so I can only unlock 4? Is that what that means? Do I max out at 5 or do I max out at 6? That's the question, but I think it's 5? Guess we'll find out. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, can I not count 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 10? Okay. Tasks. Okay, yeah. 1, 2. No, wait. Balls. Wait, what? That doesn't even make sense. Can I get out of this, please? Oh, I see. They want me to look at, like, what there is. We don't really. I don't think I really care too much. Oh, do I? What? I don't get it. Why do I have to freaking select that? I don't want to select freaking Karamja. I don't want to go to Karamja. Why do I have to do this? Do they force you to freaking take Karamja? I log out and ignore that? Try that. I don't get why it's not letting me look at other regions. Oh, well that's fantastic. I do not understand. You can unlock a new area and a new relic, but you have to take Karamja? This infuriating. I'll be back in a minute when I figure this shit out. Okay, after consulting my buddy, it is indeed the case. We are forced to unlock Karamja. So that's fantastic. Not a fan of that, but whatever. Okay, then I'm assuming we're forced to unlock a relic as well. But this was fine because I would want to do that. Yeah, so relics, yep. We know how this works. Alright, so what is this? Pickpocket, loot from pickpocketing noted. Coin pouch limit is multiplied by 3. Don't really care about that. Thieving's really fast in leagues anyways. Agility XP. That's kind of nice because I don't really like training agility, but at least not on league. But honestly, like, we'll see. Box traps are faster. Loot from box trap doubled. Impling jars can't break. Burn 9 lungs simultaneously. Fail actions. That's probably pretty useful, actually, if I was to go for blood shards or the pickpocketing elves. I don't know what else. See, I also don't know what regions I want to unlock, really. I think I'm going to wait on this before I select a relic. I think I'm going to look at the areas and see what each area has, and just think about it before I lock myself in here. But I do want to familiarize myself with these relics so that I can kind of like have this information to kind of contrast with what regions unlock what. Doing the following activities, all items are processed. Oh, I like this one. This is the one that I loved on last league. Granted, it's a little bit different, but being able to like cook an inventory of fish instantly was freaking beautiful. Touching logs, eating herbs, cooking food, crafting. Yep, 25% chance you make an extra product. That's pretty sweet too. Crafting. Oh, that's really helpful actually. That's quite useful. And then lastly, endless harvest, which in reality I think might end up being what we want to take because I don't know, we'll see. Resources gathered from fishing, woodcutting, and mining are multiplied by 2x. All resources sent directly to the bank. I forget, does this automatically bank resources? Like all the resources that you gather? If it does, this is the one to take. Yeah, this automatically banks all gathered resources if I'm not mistaken. I'm surprised this doesn't also increase gathering skill levels, but interesting, whatever. Let me see also what is available in the higher tier relics. That's interesting. Globetrotter, yeah, pretty sure that's the next relic I take as well. That's just too good. This has pretty much all teleports that are relevant. One could make the argument, though, that if I have construction unlocked and I get 99 con, this could be more useful. Banker's note, no items anywhere in Gillinor. This is going to get interrupted by combat. I'll bet you. Could be useful. That's interesting. I feel like this is more useful than this. So, interesting. But this is not really that important if I was to get a fire sale, this would not be relevant because, so what? You could buy the runes for free. That's kind of cool, not gonna lie. Magic damage is increased by 20%. Magic accuracy, 175%. Could be cool, but what else do we have? I feel like this is what we take. This is like all around tank and melee spank and immune to effects. That's really fucking useful. This would have been good back in the day with blowpipe. In fact, I want to say that the last Trailblazer League, blowpipe was completely busted with this. I think we take Brawler's Resolve. That'll probably be fun, but I don't know that this is particularly useful. Could be good, but unless the rest of these are insanely good, that might not be worth it. See, that this sounds more useful to me. You're able to get Slayer Tusk and cancel Slayer Tusk by checking any Slayer says. That's kind of useful. We'll give Slayer points when killed based on. Oh, that's nice. But how long am I going to be doing Slayer is the question. The only thing that I could see this being really useful for, potentially, is for bossing. Getting Slayer Tusks for bossing. Ah, here we go. Yeah, see, this is why I don't really care so much about this. So this is why I wanted to go through all this. Alrighty, I return. I guess I should start making some notes here, also. So, League4 notes. So let me take some notes here for what I'm looking at for relics, first and foremost. A little notepad window capture here so that you guys can have a look at my notes with me. Alright, and make sure that this window title must match. Alright, cool. So, what I'm thinking about for this is Endless Harvest, Globetrotter, Fire, Sale. We'll put a question mark on that one because I'm not entirely sure on that. Brawl, Resolve, yeah, Infernal Gathering. Let me double check something with this as well. Yeah, it's too good. This is too good. I would love to take this for the lulz, but no. This Infernal Gathering is way too useful. Because my goal is going to be to max, because I didn't max last league, and I'm going to max this league if I cannot all help it. And that is really, really critical for that. Equilibrium, each time you gain XP, you gain any additional XP, blah, blah, blah. No. Well, that's meh. You'll harvest patches at a rate of 25x per. Holy shit. Plants will never die. Farming what? Okay, yeah. Hello. Oh wow, that's okay, yeah, that's quite fucking good. What is Ruinous Powers though? Alternate prayer books with all prayers unlocked. I don't know what this gives, so I need to look this up. Ruinous Powers. Wow. Does it do anything else? No. It's nice, but I don't think it's necessarily worth it. I'm gonna take Farmer's Fortune. This is cool. Really, really cool, don't get me wrong. It's the DT2 prayer book that I've yet to really give a shit to investigate further because, well, you guys know the situation I'm at on my UIM right now, if you're familiar with my UIM series at least. So, yeah, they're cool. They would be objectively really good for bossing, but I want to actually have as little cheese as possible with bossing because I want to learn specifically some certain boss mechanics. So I'd rather have the prayers that I actually have access to on my UIM. And it's not like Piety and Rigor and Augury are not already extremely strong. I'm not taking this. Alright, so all your have an increased minimum hit. Interesting. Whenever you'll restore by 10% of the damage running up. That's very, this could be very useful. This is something that I don't know that I would want to take before, I guess it wouldn't really matter, just make it a little bit easier to learn a few things. Although by what I literally just got done saying, I don't know if that's exactly what I'm looking for, but spec energy, interesting. Minimum hit of 20, that's not really that useful. Berserker. So basically Darox. This could be fun, but I think that Soul Stealer is probably what I would end up taking. I'm not going to be going for like PBs and shit like that. because it doesn't really matter on League, in my opinion. I had plenty of fun last League with freaking Bando's Relics. Darox was just hilarious with Twin Strikes and all the other shenanigans. Siege's Axe. What? Execute targets below 20% HP. Range of 6 tiles. That's kind of cheesy. Destroy all your... What? Guardian. This could be very useful. I think that's probably the most useful thing to take. I guess Guardian question mark is what we take. Oh, god damn, I've been an Unga Bunga and I've had the... Yeah, that's going to be great for editing later. So I was going through this, and this does not look particularly useful. This looks useful, but it's got a 3-minute cooldown, and realistically I'm not really planning on dying in a lot of places, so... And when I do, I'm not worried about dealing damage at that point. These effects were interesting, but no. This is what I ended up deciding I'll probably take. Alright, so... yeah, that gives me an idea of the relics. Let me look at areas now and determine what we're doing. So what's in the desert in terms of drops? Existed Temporos. Oh, Guardians of the Rift is there. Okay. Doesn't really matter, though, if I'm looking for runes. I think I probably want Korend, because Korend gives me access to a lot of content. And I get chambers, which I would like to learn. Oh, right, and Hydra. So I guess let me add areas into this Korend. I'll put that on the top of the list. This is subject to change. Oh yeah, Dragon Warhammer would be cool. Fremenic, does that include God Wars? No. Leaf-bladed battle axe would be really good, though, as a weapon. Oh, does Desert unlock TOA as well? Yeah, probably should do that, because I need to learn to do TOA. So realistically, Desert is actually a reasonable option. What is in Mauritania? Because I like Mauritania. Mauritania is a cool place. And Barrows is going to be useful. Black Masks would be nice. Tob would be cool. Wilderness, I'm assuming I'm not going to give a shit about. Kandarin. I don't want to go back to freaking Glau's experiments. Or Glow. Whatever you want to call them. Objectively, I should do freaking this. Oh yeah, there's... Okay, so I could get Leaf-bladed battle axe from this region as well. This probably is what we want, because this unlocks Zulrah, it unlocks Gauntlet, it still gives me a means of getting to kill Karasks. Asgardia is God Wars, okay. Alright, I guess I need to freaking give myself rationale for these chunks, because I have 4 chunks that regions that I would like, and obviously I can't take 4, so fuck me, I guess. Yeah, defenders. This is kind of important. So, or dungeon, defenders. I don't really care about the rest of this stuff. I don't think. Oh well, D-boots, yeah. Mori is Tob, which I can't do alone anyways, so that's not really a reason. But blood shards, black mask to slay helm, Barrow's gear, which not the most useful thing after I have, like, Bando's armor. Remy was what? Anything useful? Not immensely. Although that is Vorkath, but I don't need the Dragon Axe. TOA, as far as I know, is soloable, right? So that should have a higher priority than Theater of Blood. Also, I already know how to do Theater of Blood, I'm just not good at it. Temp, which I need to learn because I need to do that on the UIM. KQ, because I'd like to get revenge on that motherfucker. Oh, this unlocks the Soul Reaper Axe too? Cool. It also would unlock the D-pick, which is not really relevant. Oh, actually, no, I wanted 5 areas. Tyrann, and this is Zulrah Gauntlet, which unlocks basically all the weapons that I need for range and melee. Does that include, wait, what includes Piscatoris? Where is Piscatoris in all this? I would think it would be Kandarin, but we don't have Piscatoris? Obviously not the Wilderness. That's really interesting. I don't think that they included Piscatoris at all. So that means that Trident is not going to be a weapon. Interesting. Okay. I don't know what I'm going to be doing for a magic weapon. Might actually have... wait, does this give me... This gives me the Temple of Light. and Underground Pass, but I don't know if I can exit the Underground Pass into West Arty to get an Ivan staff even. Yeah, see, I can't even go grab an Ivan staff. Huh. Interesting. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to use for, yeah, Ivan staff. I don't know how, hang on, let me look on the wiki here. Trident of the Seeds. Okay, so wiki tells me that the Trailblazer region is indeed Kandarin. Kandarin is so freaking important. I don't want it to be that important though. Well, let me put Kandarin at the bottom of the list for Trident and Zenites. Let's put that down there for now. Let me go to Korend here, because Korend is just beautiful because it has so much shit to do. COX, which is soloable. Wintertodd, obviously. Drakes, Hydras, Worms, which makes DHL a possibility. Cudgel is a thing. Spori. It's not really the most useful thing, but so that could unlock claws for me. So I'm pretty certain that I'm gonna have to choose, honestly. Unfortunately, I think I'm gonna have to choose between Chambers and TOA because I'm pretty confident that man, I don't want to be locked into freaking Corrupted Gauntlet, guys. This is not gonna work. That'll be we've played with X. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that I want Korend because Korend unlocks a lot of good Slayer tests that I enjoy. Desert would be really nice, but in terms of areas that I absolutely need, Asgarnia is a no-brainer. I need Asgarnia because Asgarnia gives access to defenders and it gives access to God War's dungeon. And I would like to have freaking Bando's armor. And that gives me access to also getting Armadil. That technically gives me access to Next, doesn't it? Yeah. So it actually gives me access to Torva. So realistically, Asgardia probably is the first unlock. Either that or see, I don't want to unlock freaking Kandarin just for a freaking Trident, man. But I don't know what other weapons I could get. I guess technically if I do Desert, I guess I could just send TOA until I get a freaking the staff, the Tomb of Kid's Shadow. And having Korend unlocked means I can make soul runes. Oh, that's a thing. Does this unlock ZMI? So I'm not really sure how I'm supposed to train rune crafting. Yeah, it unlocks ZMI, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Piscatoris, okay. Oriania, yeah. Wrath, Altar, okay. Yeah, where this is obvious. We need to take Kandarin. So that's a problem because I have to decide between Asgarnia and Kandarin basically. Because I think realistically I want Korend and Desert. And I think I dip on the idea of Elflands. It's nice, but I'm trying to think what in here do I aside from the Bofa, which yes would be really nice. I don't want to do Gauntlet. I don't like Gauntlet. So I'm thinking Asgardia, Kandarin. Actually, no. I'm deciding between those two. Yeah. Asgardia is more important than Kandarin, but I need to figure out a way to train rune crafting. So this is why it's stupid that they force you to freaking take. They force you to take freaking Ramja, dude. Like, what the fuck? The hell drops a D pick in this area? Oh, wait. Yeah. Volcanic Mine, okay. Yeah, I hate to say it, but I think I just need to make sure that I have a means of... Wait, Desert unlocked, Desert unlocked, Okay, no, we don't need ZMI, never mind. We don't need ZMI at all. I have Guardians of the Rift, so theoretically I should not need... Let me just make sure there's not a level requirement. Yeah, no, because you can make air runes and shit. Okay. So that's that. That settles it. We're going to dip on Kandarin. I don't need Kandarin. I'll just have to figure out what I'm going to use for a magic weapon. So Asgarnia, Korend, Desert is what it's looking like. That's what it's shaping up to be. Now the question becomes, what order do I do that in? And I don't have an answer for that. I think Asgarnia next, then Korend probably, then Desert, I think is the way to do it. So let me just really quickly pull up the notepad here again. You guys can see I kind of took some notes here. Leaf Bladed Battle Axe would have been cool, but I don't want to do Gauntlet, and Zulrah would be alright, but meh. I just don't want to be locked to doing that. That just, no, not interested. So, Mortania would have been cool because Taub is awesome, but I would need to find other players to do that. No. Blood Charge would have been cool, but again, meh. Black Mask, Slayer Helmet would have been cool, but also not necessary. Barrow's gear would have been cool, but I've done enough Barrows on the UIM. And that I can get gear, everything that I need. I can get Ancestral from Chambers, I can get not Pernix, what's it called? Brain. The fuck is that armor called? Masori from TOA. Elfland was great for getting a really good melee weapon, which would be the Blade of Sildor, but TOA gives me a Fang. So, don't really care about the Blade. Fang is going to be better in most scenarios. KQ, I'm just going to get my revenge on that bitch. Temp is good because I will get to learn how that minigame works. Kurend is self-explanatory. It's just, it has so much content available in it. It's a no-brainer. I think that includes Woodcutting Guild as well, which is good. And then Asgarnia, Defenders, Dragon Boots, God Wars Dungeon, which includes Nex. So I think that's what we're settled on. So, that was a long planning process. I'm going to have to make that its own video. And yeah, so stay tuned, guys. Now we can actually get into the series. I'm probably going to put this video together at the sometime in the middle of the league when I have time, because this is a long explanation of a bunch of stuff and just, yeah, not really an interesting way to start the series for most people. So let's jump right in, I guess, to the next episode, and we'll actually have episode 1.